Tell him nothing, love.
Time of your arrest is just on 11.
So you're actually going to nick me for something that I didn't do?
Your arrest
Because I wouldn't give you my number.
further harm and for prompt and effective investigation.
What are you talking about? You just told me to give you my number.
Prompt and effective investigation. And also to get your details because you refused your details. I'm going to put you in handcuffs. Please.
3 officers to arrest 1 woman, look.
I know.
Tyrants, man, tyrants, look.
And it's because I wouldn't give it. They've got my number, but I won't take it.
Tell them nothing, love. Tell them nothing.
Thank you for your
What's she charging? What's she arresting you for?
English, born and bred here.
What's she arresting you for?
Huh?
What's she arresting you for?
Oh, because I wouldn't give her, the female, my telephone number.
You don't need to give anybody.
This is it.
Don't give them your phone number or your name.
There you are.
I
Yeah.
would remind you that you're under caution.
Over nothing.
If you comply with
Because you wouldn't give a phone number.
The female wanted it. The male wanted it.
Arrested for not giving a phone number.
You're actually giving false information there. You're saying she's been arrested for not giving her phone number. That's not the truth.
Why was she arrested then?
It's none of your business, is it? It's her business. Why would you share that with you?
Excuse me. Don't tell me it's none of my business. You work for me. You work for me. Clown.
Yeah, you're a clown.
You're a clown. You're a dickhead, mate. You're an asshole.
Please do not swear.
It's not against the law unless
It's not against the law unless you're harassed or distressed.
It is.
you
As
can't
members of the
harass and
public
distress him.
Is he complaining?
He complained.
Has he
know.
complained?
Doesn't matter. He doesn't need
He
to
doesn't have to
Jog on.
He
Go
has
on.
to complain. Right, he has to complain.
Do me a favour, Sergeant.
Jog on, go to your kennel.
Fuck off.
Go to your kennel.
Yeah.
No, she just asked. Yeah, just now.
I
but
don't know
before,
what date it is.
excuse me, sir, but first of all, she came over to me, right, and said to me, "Oh, Sharon, can we have your number?" I said, "What for?" She said, "Oh, because it's only the male. The female needs your number."
A lot of it is personal. All the things that you're going to be
I don't
sharing.
care. I don't. You don't like it because I'm absolutely free, mate. Yeah.
What do you mean you don't mind? You're entitled. It's public. You can record
No, you
who
did not. Oh,
When
no,
will
you
it?
did not. No, you did not.
Nothing
You
you
asked
can
me-
do about
Officer. Sergeant. Sergeant. Shut up.
Oh, now she's lying. Now you're lying. Now you're lying.
I'm telling you
Now
to shut
you're
up.
lying.
You work for us. You will talk when you're spoken to. Okay?
Against
All right.
Yeah.
This lady with you, yeah?
We've had it, but that's why all the thing. Yeah, that you're so lying.
But it's
Why
like-
are you lying? Why did that happen? Please make sure. Can I have my bag? Can you take my bag? Yeah, but can you make sure it's switched off and look after it? It's very expensive.
Sharon, switch it off.
It is not let me see. Yeah, it's off. Make sure you take that in there. Yeah, full set there.
Before we even get into this, you need to brace yourself, because what starts as a simple street-side interaction quickly spirals into a chaotic, high-tension clash between civilians and police that feels less like law enforcement and more like a complete breakdown of control. That we've got shouting, insults flying in every direction, officers making demands, civilians refusing compliance, and somewhere in the middle of all that noise, a very real question about what the law actually says versus how it's being enforced in the moment. Now here's what makes this situation so explosive. Both sides believe they're in the right. The officers are trying to assert authority and maintain order, while the people involved are pushing back hard, claiming their rights and calling out what they see as overreach. Here's the problem. When emotion takes over, logic disappears. And once that happens, every word becomes fuel, every reaction becomes escalation, and suddenly, nobody's really in control anymore. As you watch this unfold, keep asking yourself, are enforcement doing its job? Or is this a situation spiraling because no one wants to back down? Cause trust me, by the time we get to the later moments in this clip, you'll see just how quickly things can go from tense.
Here we smile and said,
That's your new transport.
yeah, that's a new
Police
transport for the police. Or there's people in the foyer.
Doesn't matter. In the police station here, lads.
Yeah.
That's it. Full stop. See, that's where all you got. Because you lot all turned around and said.
These guys,
Nope.
they're taking over here, please.
Public area.
Public,
Public area, but I'm asking you to go further than here, please.
well, I'm declining. Okay? We're declining politely.
We're declining to move back.
Did you tell her you were filming her as well? Did you tell her you were filming her? You didn't, did you?
3.5.
3.5.5, yeah.
3.5.5.
Just to say
The
that
police
female...
bothered you, got to tell you're filming
Your
it.
mail number... no, how dare you do this? Do you know what the fuck I am, young person? And you won't do this? And I said, because I said to you that the males have already had them. Because the males already have it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Stop meeting the chief. You can get the chief down here and he'll tell you the truth. He said to me, I gave him all my details. I've been waiting for the phone call, no phone calls. And then she stopped me and said, oh, it's a female thing that needs it. I said, no, get off the mail. That's it, plain and simple. That's why I left.
We'll dealt with it this way anyway, it's fine.
Well, look, then, oh yeah, see that? I gave it on there. It was last week. It was, I'll tell you what it was. I wasn't hiding for it. Listen, I don't mean.
I take it your colleagues haven't informed her they're filming it.
Because then it is, it's written down, and I know exactly what ones they were.
Sorry, mate.
There you go. And it's a shame, and I even asked the young, well there we go, yeah. You know what your problem is, darling? You've got a problem with me, and you have always a problem with me, yeah, because that time when you tried to nick me, your chief came out and told you to leave me alone. Yeah, that's right, yeah, then that's when you start, yeah, oh, you don't remember that. And then you tried it again the other day, and it still didn't work. That's when you did it. Oh, yeah, whatever.
No, this needs to get lifted on this.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Can you take this off?
Excuse me. Excuse me. I need to get past, please.
What for? Where are you trying to get to this to here?
Sir, if you want to record, please record from there, okay? We're dealing with the
Have you notified her that you're filming her?
Sorry?
Have you notified her that you're filming her?
Why are you asking these questions? Is it about you? No, it's not. You're allowed to film, which you are doing. Please film
Shut
there.
up.
And I'm warning
Shut
you,
up.
sir, okay? Stop
Warn me what?
insulting and stop being rude about things.
Why?
I know you're doing it. Look,
Right.
now you're opening the gates. Okay,
I don't know, that's an automatic door.
okay, there's someone
Automatic
Right,
door.
no, let the gentleman out that's in there,
there.
please.
This gentleman.
Well, I'm not stopping and forgetting that.
Sir, I know you're looking for a content and that's what you're doing, alright? And you're trying to aggravate the situation just so you can get a content, which is fine, do it, okay? But just be careful with the words you say. Don't
Shut up, will ya?
No.
You're talking all the crap.
stop being rude.
Why? I could be rude to you. What are you going to do about that? What are you going to do about that?
It's unnecessary.
What are you going to do about that?
It just says more about you, that's
All you're doing is just getting
Shut up,
angry for
you.
no good reason. Don't
Shut
tell me
up.
to shut up.
Why? What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Well, you can't do nothing.
Back up.
Notify them you're filming and wonder why she can show you under
You clown.
do the GDPR.
Sir,
Sir, you've been rude, and this is under Section 5, you're in a public place, and there's people here. If you're rude one more time, I will escort you out of it. Do you
And that's
understand?
assault.
Okay?
That's assault.
No, you can call it whatever you
And I will
want.
defend myself.
I've warned you, okay? You defend yourself, we'll see what happens. I've warned you.
Yeah.
Under Section 5, okay, if you're harassing or alarmed the members of the public, they don't need to be harassing
no
or
harassing.
alarmed
I'm not
members.
harassing
They don't-
you.
listen
I'm
to
harassing
me.
you.
They don't need to be, but this is a public space and it's here for
I know it's public space.
Report
Right.
crime. So stop being rude. Record is fine. Look, I said to you.
Go away.
Listen.
Go away.
Record. All right.
Go away.
But stop trying to be rude.
I'm not trying to get rude.
We're not easing into this. We're jumping straight into confrontation. And listen carefully to that exchange. One person says, "Stop trying to be rude." And the response is, "I'm not trying. I'm being rude." That's not just attitude. That's intentional escalation. This tells you everything about the tone moving forward. There's no attempt to de-escalate here. No effort to calm things down. Instead, it's almost like both sides are digging in immediately. And here's the issue. Once someone openly embraces being confrontational, it becomes incredibly difficult for officers to regain control without either backing down or escalating themselves. And spoiler alert, backing down is usually how these situations play out, so now the stage is set. Tension is high, respect is low, and neither side is showing signs of compromise.
Why do you think I came back? Because I've got nothing to hide. You wrote it in your book. You wrote it, right? The three gentlemen, the three policemen. Even one of you chief, even cheaper than you, I bet he is. You smirk.
You still never answered my question about
No, because he can't answer the question. He doesn't know the answer.
Then come to me.
He don't know the law.
Then come to me.
Do we have a
He brought donuts, so
to pick up somebody who's
he's a sergeant.
What are you talking about?
301.
Yeah, I
want to hear what you said.
Let's go in here, innit? Who's custody?
confirmed 301?
I'm not sure, I think we're going to keep one.
Are you fucking kidding me? Don't fuck about, man. What the fuck? And this is get the chief down here, and he'll say to you, straight, get the chief. He was there the other day, he took my name, he took my address, he took my phone number. This lady come out, I'm trying to stand
Five officers
there
for one woman.
my
And she's already in cuffs.
Passed away, serving for this country, yeah? So why do you think I came back? You just come to me and said, I need you for a female. I said, no, you've already got my details. I'm waiting for a number. I'm waiting for me to come in and give my fucking say,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't steal nothing, I've never stolen nothing in my life.
Yeah, Polish officer.
Yes,
Well, Eastern European anyway.
she didn't say nothing like this to me today. She said, oh, now, so why do you think I left it? Because I just said to you, don't tell lies, do not tell lies. Because a good confidence doctor. Yeah, and I said to you, why? And you said, it's a female. And I said, yeah, but the male's having. I'm waiting for you to ring. Yeah, and I said, yeah, but you've already got my details. It's written in the book. You saw me a couple of days ago.
Where things start getting legally questionable, the phrase further and effective investigation is being used as justification for demanding personal details. But here's the catch. That phrase alone doesn't automatically grant officers the power to compel identification in every situation, and you can hear the confusion immediately. The person being questioned is asking a very direct, very valid question. Asterisk, what are you talking about? Because from their perspective, they haven't done anything that would justify that level of intrusion. This is where a lot of public confrontations break down. Vague legal language gets thrown around, but without clear explanation or lawful grounding. It just sounds like authority trying to force compliance. And when people feel like they're being pushed without proper justification,
No, but it's sparkling time that you decide. I should get good views on this.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
Might get a few good views. You decide whether he's
Bully boy sergeant getting tough.
sorry, I didn't know that.
Right, wouldn't it be tough when he's on his own, though?
Oh yeah. Well, it'll be quiet in a minute.
Yeah, well, good. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. It's all right. No, think about it. What? Now they're going to nick me, yeah, for something, yeah, that I didn't back.
We've heard that all. We've heard that all. I'll be on YouTube later.
And the chief knows, and it's all written down. And the two of them, yeah, the other day.
I'll be on YouTube. Don't worry, darling.
And make sure you see my scooter. Make sure these lot don't go.
That's the new transport that they're using.
You're going to give them bus parties, but can't afford it.
And there's a bully boy sergeant. Wouldn't it be hard when he's on his own, though, would he?
You should have told them you were filming her, because under GDPR, under your Met's policy, you have to tell them. And if you don't tell them, they can sue you under Section 82 of the Data Protection Act. Well, you never told her you were filming her.
My colleagues have.
No, they didn't, because we were there. We filmed the whole lot. And next time, don't be so tough when you're with your mates. Try it when you're on your own. See what happens. Oh. Clown.
What are you laughing at?
Why are you guys
Mind
so
you,
angry?
with a face like that, no wonder you're a police officer.
Honestly.
Well, that is just,
I'm the police
that is one of
officer
these.
you'll ever
That
meet,
is one of
believe
these.
me.
That is one of these smirks that went, see you kind of thing.
Do you remember the last time when we met you, me and the superintendent, my inspector?
Right, yeah.
And then we had that little chat. We said to you guys, you can record, you're welcome to come along with us, etc. You remember that, right?
Yeah, but we were welcome.
Yes,
to
but
come
things
along.
have changed since then.
But I'm that same person.
Things have changed
Things
since
have
then.
changed since then. When you've got rapists on the police force, sex.
shift into challenge mode. The questions are rapid, aggressive, and repeated. What's your charge? Over and over again. This isn't just curiosity anymore, it's confrontation. And notice something important. The crowd energy is building. There are multiple voices now, people chiming in, backing each other up, and reinforcing the resistance. That changes everything, because for officers, dealing with one individual is manageable. But when it becomes a group dynamic, the pressure increases dramatically. Control becomes harder to maintain, and every decision carries more risk. At the same time, the louder and more chaotic things get, the easier it is for officers to justify escalation under public order concerns. Now both sides are feeding off each other more pressure from the public or authority from the policy, and that cycle It's only going one direction.
Look at the female officer that was arrested for she said that she didn't know her husband was a drug dealer. Right? For 10 years he's been dealing drugs. They raided her house, found 10 grand in money and a load of drugs. And you're saying, and she's still on, she's got an 18-month suspension at the moment.
Not every
Come on.
police officer is like that.
Listen, I understand everything you're saying, but that's not going to
I think, do you know how many times I've been in trouble? Once. So fuck you, mate, about you touching me fucking wrong, yeah? Fucking disgusting. For no reason, and I don't even know where I'm going. For no reason whatsoever.
You're probably going to Polar Park.
Yeah, probably going, but they're going to shut me, yeah.
With the rest of the criminals. With the rest of the criminals.
Good, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, darling. And when the chief hears this, because he's already written it, you know what I mean? I've never stolen it. I'd stolen once 2p bubblegum, Hubba Bubba. When I was 4 years old, mate, my nan went mental. Never stolen anything in my life. Don't need to, darling. I've got more money than you lot have. Whoa, with your fucking hands.
Just make sure you get your property back. You're probably going to Polar Park.
Yeah. Don't talk to me like that and think it's all going to be good, because you're fucking all at it, mate. Yeah, and I'm explaining it to you, mate. You've had it.
Remember,
Have a good touch.
they work for you.
I can get it. Thank you. Fucking arsehole.
That's it, give it to them, darling. They're full of shit. Look at the three stooges standing over there, look. They're going to Polar Park.
One of the most common flashpoints in these types of encounters. You work for me now, technically, yes. Police are public servants. But the way this is being delivered isn't about accountability. It's about confrontation. And that distinction matters, because from the officer's perspective, statements like this don't come across as reasonable. They come across as disrespectful and antagonistic. And when respect breaks down completely, cooperation usually follows. You can also hear the insults ramping up. Clown. Abuse, profanity. And while being rude isn't automatically illegal, it absolutely changes how the situation is handled. At this point, we're no longer dealing with a calm legal disagreement. This is emotional, personal, and rapidly spiraling. And once it reaches this level, de-escalation becomes